His Majesty the Sultan, Sultan Haitham bin Tariq, presided over this morning the meeting of the Council of Ministers at Al-Baraka Palace. At the beginning, His Majesty the Sultan thanked the Almighty Allah for the blessings bestowed upon this dear country and its citizens, praying to Almighty to make New Year 2021 a year of good omen and blessings for the Sultan and for those living in this good land. His Majesty hailed what have been achieved in the Omani land of pioneering achievements due to the wise leadership of the late His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, may Allah rest his soul in peace. Indicated the 11th of January, which coincides with the anniversary of His Majesty's assumption for power of the country, is the beginning to continue the renewed blessed Renaissance march with steady steps towards bright future and for the dear country to achieve further accomplishments in all fields to fulfill ambitions and aspirations of all. His Majesty the Sultan indicated that a new basic law for the state will be issued that takes into account the requirements of the next phase of this country and in line with aspirations and future visions, and indicates that a specific and stable mechanism for the succession of power has been established in the new basic law. In the context of His Majesty's interests and his follow-up on the performance of the government in all units of the state's administrative apparatus, the basic law devotes a special chapter to follow up the progress of the work in government units. His Majesty's belief on the importance of the role of the Council of Oman and his estimated contributions to the comprehensive development process, a special law for the Council of Oman will be issued, highlighting its roles, terms of reference, and mechanisms of action. On the attention of His Majesty the Sultan to the opinions expressed by the citizens, His Majesty reiterated the importance of the officials, including the Excellencies, the Ministers, Under-Secretaries, Chairmen of the authorities and service establishments, to intensify their meetings with citizens and all beneficiaries of the services provided by their units, each in their respective fields, with clarification of programs and measures taken by the government, especially with regard to the policies and provided services and the mechanisms. His Majesty affirmed the priority of the next phase of employing citizens in the public and private sectors, directing the authorities concerned to take the necessary measures for appointment in the various state institutions according to their actual needs, and to work with the private sector to play its role in this aspect and motivate it to absorb job seekers in its different sectors. Emphasizing in continued keenness and interest in everything related to public health and the developments resulting from the spread of the coronavirus COVID-19, His Majesty listened to the plan of the authorities concerned with providing vaccines to segments of the society, praising the efforts made in this aspect and stressed the importance of taking all necessary measures to provide these vaccines. On the Gulf level, His Majesty Sultan held the GCC summit held recently in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, through which positive results were achieved in the understanding level among the GCC countries. His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq also held the pioneering role conducted by late His Highness Sheikh Sabah Al-Ahmad Jabr Sabah, Emir of the State of Kuwait, may his soul rest in peace, in supporting the GCC march in achieving the aspirations of their peoples.